Good morning. Shop talk. I'm kind of in Psalms 86 today. It says, written by King David. Most everybody knows about King David. He was a man after God's own heart. God looked at his heart and not his outward appearance. A lot of times, us, me included, I'm going to just put myself out there. It seems like my life's going good, but really I'm in internally battle inside. We all go through it. Every one of us, I know. The difference is now, I choose to get back up. I choose to rise up and say, Lord, what in my life is displeasing to you? What have I done? What do I do? And most of the time, I don't even need anybody to show me. You know these battles. Mr. Smith, bless his heart, texted me last night and said, are you okay? I didn't answer. What he didn't know at the time was I was into Luke 12, 13, and 14. And part of 12 is oh, you hypocrites. The last thing I want to do is come to you, preach a word, and not live it. And the fact is, sometimes I don't, and I haven't. And other people said, don't be so hard on yourself, but how can I not? If God's standard is to love Him with everything, and I don't do that, and I'm not choosing disobedience by not doing that. The same way as when you know you're doing wrong, you know you don't want to read the Word, because sin will keep you out of the Bible, and the Bible will keep you out of sin. Okay? In essence, then you ask yourself a question. When you fall, when you fail, when you do things against God, when you just blatantly do things and you're like, I'm not worthy to continue in the calling He's given me. I'm not worthy to do this. I'm not worthy to do that. Well, the fact of the matter is He's called each one of us for something and for a purpose. And if we lay down in it, if we continue to abide in it and think that, then how can we be used? But this psalm this morning, incline your ear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am oppressed and needy. It means he's needing Him. Preserve my soul, for I am godly. The only thing godly in us is Christ when we abide in Him. You are my God, save your servant who trusted in you. Back in the Old Testament, they were considered servants. Now, Jesus says, I no longer call you servant, but I call you friends. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for to you I cry all day long. Even when we're in the muck, when we're going through it, when we're making bad choices or good choice, whatever it is, our heart screams out to God. If you follow Him, you're like, Lord, I need help. I need this. Gladden the soul of your servant. For you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. For you, Lord, are good and forgiving, abounding in kindness to all who call on you. Give ear to my prayer and attend to my plea for mercy. In the day of my trouble, I will call to you, for you will answer me. A lot of times, I'm not the only one, I know. Because in prison, I met a lot of guys, and a lot of guys with, integrity and love for God. A lot of them cried out to God, and the biggest thing is we couldn't forgive ourselves. God's there ready to forgive. Truly, we must call on Him and say, I am really, really sorry. I am, Father. Please forgive me. But then we have to learn to forgive ourselves. We know the things we've done in the past. We know the things we do that go against God. But when we truly ask and we seek to be right with Him, we must learn to forgive ourselves so that we can walk in the confidence and the hope that He is a loving and forgiving God. Yes, there's consequence for sin in our actions. We know this. But there's also restoration for those that cry out to Him. And I cry out to Him today, and I pray you will too. God, use me, use anybody that sees this for your purpose. Those of us and those of them that their soul feels torn. Restore it. Have peace. Help us to find you and your light in this darkness, in this dark time. My son Jacob's been such a blessing to me. He's hungry for the Word. He's striving. He's going through it. And I have to ask myself, am I being a godly father? Am I trying to set a good example? Yes and no. So what do I do with the no's? I come to God and I say, Lord, I haven't got it right every time. I really haven't. But I'm willing to do so, and I need your help. I pray you'll call out to Him like King David did today and just walk in His faith. Love you.